Hare Krishna. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Today we are discussing from Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 1, text number 13. Tada Shangasya Bheryasya Pandavanaga Gomukakha Sahasaiva Bhya Hayanda Sha Shabdas Tumulo Abhaved. It says that after that the conchs, bugles, kettle drums, and horns were all abruptly sounded. The collective sound was very loud. After Bhishma Dev blew his conch, indirectly telling Duryodhana there is no hope for victory, directly telling to encourage him that he doesn't need to be despondent. All of his members, all the other Maharathis, Adhirathis, and Ekarathis, whoever have lined up in the front and trying to lead the army, they all blew their conch and whatever they had, different kettle drums and bugles and all. So once the commander actually permitted, everyone also began to blow their respective instrument. And this actually shows they were so eager to fight, so enthusiastic. So far the plans were going on since the September last week. So then it went on for 2 months preparations. And it began on the Mokshada Ekadashi day, the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna spoke. Just for one day. That is the day the war began. The Lord actually spoke the 700 verses in 50 minutes. So after that, the war was set out. Before that, while Krishna was actually speaking the Bhagavad Gita, the entire Kauravas and Pandavas were for temporarily paused and prevented their actions by the Lord. However, the demigods from the heavenly planets, the sages, Saptarishis from the Saptarishi Mandala, and many other sages and demigods were present at sky to listen to the Bhagavad Gita. So here, Bhagavad Gita is the war about to commence. And before the war commenced, the Lord actually gave the true meaning of religious principles. Dharma, why we are here for. What do we want to establish? So, Kauravas began. And in the next verse, it actually says, Tada Sothair Hayar Yukte Mahadi Shantane Stido. Shantane Stido is very important. Madhava Pandavas Chaiva Divyo Shango Pradadi Mathu. So we can actually see Tada Svathair Hayar Yukte Mahadi Shantade Stido. Even though they heard this collective blowing of the instruments, the Pandavas and Krishna, and headed by Arjun here, they were very peaceful. They were not at all agitated. Why? Because wherever there is Krishna, there is also Mahalakshmi there. Srimati Radharani there. Krishna is not alone. When we speak about Krishna, Parabrahman, he is not actually alone. When we speak about a president of the nation or prime minister of the country, they all with their colleagues and friends and relatives, they are not actually alone. When they take their Air India One or Air Force One, you can actually see all the seats are filled up with various members of the administration. So then it's not that he may have his own bedroom and all those things, but at the same time, there are also other members. They are also part of the ministry, part of his travel. So similarly, whenever we speak about Krishna, Krishna is not alone. He has created his own devotees and accepted them as mother, father, the pleasure potency, Srimati Radharani. So Srimati Radharani, who is the first lady of the universe, that you can actually see there is a first lady for the president and also. So like that, she is actually the first lady. She is the personified fortune. So she is called Bhagyavan, Bhagyavadi. We have heard all these things. So Bhagavan, Bhagavadi. So she is actually Bhagavadi. He is Bhagavan. So goddess of fortune is Srimati Radharani. So when they actually heard all these entire councils, the Pandavas did not get worry at all. Why? Because goddess of fortune, along with her husband, Madhava, here is mentioned Madhava Pandavas Chaiva. So both of them are actually present. Because they were goddess of fortune and the Lord actually present there, they had no anxiety. Even though the sound vibration from the opposition was so tumultuous, it didn't make any change in the heart of the Pandavas. Now we have to understand Krishna's position. Krishna is the single Lord of the universe, consists of everyone. Therefore, he is called Parabrahman. Krishna is everything and everyone. But everyone and everything is not Krishna. So this philosophy is called Achintya Bheda Abheda Tattva, simultaneously one and different. Krishna is everything, but everything is not Krishna. Therefore, worshipping Krishna, you are worshipping everyone. Because he is consists of everyone and everything. So we have to understand. Therefore, Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, everything is in me, I am not in them. Right? That is the 4th verse of 9th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. So you can actually go through that. So everyone and everything rest in me, but I am not in them. So worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead is worshipping everyone. But worshipping everyone is not worshipping Krishna. This is the difference given by Krishna himself when he advented as Sri Krishna Chaitanya Radha Krishna Nahanya. Sri Krishna Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appeared in this world 500 years ago, and he performed his beautiful pastimes and manifested all his Krishna qualities, even though he is covered by on internal potency. Not for the atheistic people, they don't understand. They didn't understand that he is actually Krishna. So, Krishna Varnam Tvisha Akrishnam. He is in Krishna Varna, but he is Akrishna. His color is not Krishna's. Shama color. Akrishna. Sangoba Angastra Parshadam. He came with his own friends, his energies. Like Radharani's energy, Balram's energy, Nityananda Prabhu, Mahavishnu, Mahadev, now is Advaita Acharya. So all of their energy, all of his energies were actually appeared along with him. But he is not having Krishna's color. Therefore, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is called Gauranga, the color of molten gold. Sometimes you hear Gauri, Mother Parvati, she is also golden color, not white color. Her color is golden. So Mahagauri is actually Srimati Radharani. Her color is also pure molten gold. So Krishna taking Srimati Radharani's molten gold color, he appeared in this world to spread the Bhagavad Gita messages and Srimad Bhagavatam messages to everyone and tell them that why you are in this material world struggling so hard to just for a living. Even for living or comfortable life, we have to work hard so much. So why don't you take up my devotional service, end up this life and come to my planet and live there eternally without changing any more bodies? So for this understanding, we have to understand, or we have to have some fortune. So that fortune is actually depend on goddess of fortune, because she is the mistress of the all fortune. We more often pray to her to give our daily livelihood, right? Please give me this, give me that, give me that. So even if we don't ask that directly, this is what we carry in our heart. So because we carry in our heart so many external desires, our internal energy, internal Shakti, internal truth is actually covered. So we don't know where we are coming from, what we are doing here in these few years of time, what we are going to do here, and what we are going to accomplish here. Is that true or false? We have no idea. We keep on earning, and drop everything back into this material world. Or the people, those who are so-called way, related to us, they take everything away. And we are dead and gone to the place where we never come back. Or we end up in some other bodies and start again. So this is what the goddess of fortune we need for, because she is the person to increase the fortune for us. In order to increase the fortune, we have to follow her husband. No chaste lady likes to support somebody who is the enemy of her husband. There is no way. Even if they're best friend of her, she may not be interested in talking, because she makes sure that her husband was neglected by this person. Why should I actually respect this person and hear this person? So this is the way goddess of fortune acts. So she is actually present there. Therefore he is called Madhava. Here he is called Madhava, specifically the name Madhava. So why? Because he is the husband of goddess of fortune. He is called Madhava, and therefore she is called Madhavi. Madhava and Madhavi. So this fortune we need to have. For that we have to satisfy Krishna. So when we actually satisfy Krishna, everything is under process. It actually takes place. So our satisfaction is not done for 1 day or 2 days. We have to continually satisfy the Supreme Lord. Our satisfaction, making satisfaction of the Lord, is not just few days matter. We have to constantly do that. By doing that, we will be blessed by both of them. And this is what here Arjuna and Krishna stands together to fight against the evils. We will continue in the next verse. That will be 15th verse. Thank you very much, and Hare Krishna.